Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise to the boy, how about Shem Shai, boy Shem Kakarash, call her Lam how about Shem Shai, boy Shem Kakarash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, said now praise to Yahweh in the name of Shai, in the name of the Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the God of the Bible, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, God or Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. The true name for the God of the Bible in the Hebrew is Yahweh. His son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. I want to give them honors and to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. And Shalom to all the brothers and out here pushing the sword in sincerity and in truth. To all that believe in this gospel. Shalom. Brother Zach from Camp James, Jamaica, and this lesson, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to title it as yet. We're just meditating along the line of we being sacrificed. As it's written. Let's get it real quick. Hebrews 12 and verse 1. It says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. So we are that sacrifice. Basically give up life, a life that comes with our body and our service to Yahweh B'Shem Shai. So therefore, well, we don't know say of autonomous power. Either way, do anything he will with us. But I'm taking along the line of in this faith, in this ministry, as it goes here in the book of the first. I'm try first, I'm not sure. 1 Corinthians 4. Yeah, 4 verse 9. 1 Corinthians 4 verse 9. It says, for I think that Yahweh had sent forth us the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, unto angels, unto men. We are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. And the point what I want to make is that on the negative, side of let me see, on the suffering side, we use that word. Someone has to play that role in this movie. If you will, on this great grand of things, someone has to be the person that, be defrauded, teach this ministry, and suffer for righteousness' sake. Or is it going to go in and give some examples of things, you say, what? We made a spectacle, so someone will be ridiculed. And we have to have in the mindset that, hey, we in this ministry, sometimes, as me or even the brother, the other brother Jeremiah from the Chicago camp saying, what was referring to more likely for a female. Sometimes the most I would send a bitch in your life just if she fuck up so him can judge her, and that's for a woman. But in general, the most I have we there in the highways and hedges, prophesying maybe God work, and just to tell somebody something, it's both sides, right? Tell hopefully like something so him can hear it and repent and turn to the Most High, or him can make it tell someone something, according to the word, reprove someone at work or maybe a family member, and then basically mistreat you just to the Most High fuck them up. So it happens on all cases. It's a wide thing. We are here, as ministers of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, where the Most High is like pawns on a chessboard. Some pawns have to be the sacrifice for the ultimate win. So the Most High use us for this man basically like Esau. Esau come up against us, kill something away. Most High justify for fuck him up, touch not my prophet, and do not my 19 no harm. But you do this, so you are going to have to just get judged. Right, but hey, we have to look upon it as the Most High is always in control regardless of what takes place. No point making sense, but that's the point more and bring across. Because I've always heard it as a young man in this field, but it's like, when something revealed to you, you say, oh shit, yeah. Right? It says we are fools for Yahweh's sake, but ye are wise in Yahweh. So we'll go out with teach doctrine, and the world look upon like the madman, but the brothers and sisters out there will watch, take heed, and get wisdom, so them grow. Because we are weak, but you are strong. You are honorable, but we are despised. So we face, the world despising us. But all things is done for the hopeful like sake, right? And then the reject just a go be. Because they must get judged for a reason, though. Right? If a scripture speak about the prophets being persecuted, therefore we have to do the acts of our prophets, and people have to do something for persecuted. So we have to face that a lot, and that's the point of we presenting our bodies as a living sacrifice. I was trying to get a precept that says it's good for a man to suffer and work and patiently wait for the Lord. Maybe me a butcher is still, but this is what I found. Psalms 37 verse 7, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him, for not thyself because of him who prospered in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. It says, cease from hunger and forsake wrath, for not thyself in any wise to do evil. Because the idea, the judgment is going to come. The most I speak about the judgment, so we just have to patiently wait, and while waiting, guess what, we're going to suffer the persecutions. That's why scripture tells us that coming to this ministry. Let's get it real quick. Sorry. Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach chapter 2 verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart right and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. So there's going to be time of trouble when we'll be persecuted, when we'll basically, face hard times. And again, we will be put in situations the people fuck you over, for the most I can judge them. Don't look at it as the other for camp shop always say, think outside the box. What's spiritual? Think about this. Basically, we're supposed to walk in the spirit, and not in the flesh. The flesh will get you make all emotional. Why this affair to me? Why I have to suffer this? Think about the spiritual reasoning behind things. All things, the scripture tells us that all things happen for the good of them who love the Most High. In order for us to get glorified, in order for us to get praised, as scripture said before, honor come humility. And in order for us to be humiliated, it's not for humility. Right, we have to, in order to suffer for righteousness' sake, you have to do the righteous thing, and then someone persecute the faith, regardless of who it be. Scripture tells us even family members can sell it out. So therefore, hey, we just have to be glad, because Scripture say, offenses must come. But woe unto them who the offenses come by. We just have to pray that, hey, we fall in the right, But nevertheless, the affliction, persecution, we're going to come, we're going to place in situations, for the most I just expose certain people's spirit, for say, see that you fuck up, and you'll get a judgment, because instead of prophet, and this is what they did to the prophet, and thus we have to be those pawns, those victims, if you will, in the cases, and we just have to take it like a man. And it's the reason why I wanted the precept, but if a brother watching this, can post that precept, me a butcher it, it's good for a man to suffer and patiently wait upon the Lord, because that's a sit again, because at the end of the day, we fucked up in the first place, and that's how we getting back right with the Most High. We basically already are dead. So if the Most High want to put us in certain situations, which He's all powerful, easy how He created us, then we just have to take whatever comes with it, But it says, cleave unto Him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to the lowest state. for gold is trying in the fire, and accept his men in friends for adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order that way right, and trust in him. So it's all about just leaving it to your how about Shemi Oshai. This precept here, my brother favorite precept. Hey, and this is something more for even stick to even closer while the days go by, because there are going to be times when we feel like we're forsaken, all hell, everything is going wrong. Job moment, but even when it seems like everything is going wrong, everything is actually going right, because it's still in the operations of the Most High. If we believe in these scriptures. This is Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. So the Most High is directing our paths. Even though we come in situations where we get screwed over, and persecuted, it's all in operations of the Most High. The Most High just want this man, if you do that, saying can't fuck them up. Whether you want to be woman, you want to be friend, you want to be boss, co-worker, don't really matter. You want to be smart way you see out in the streets and edges, and you basically reprove them and correct them. It's like even with Noah, the Most High did not fuck up your heart. That's the plan, and he did it. But nevertheless, I'm saying Noah, for warn them first. So they're not an excuse. As Yahweh said this clear and to the point as well. We'll go to John 15:22. It says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. So the Most High send we out there, for reprove them, to show them the correct way. So no people not an excuse. No them guilty. And the Most High worthy, because the judgment will come in. It's not go normal. But we, the prophets, the hopeful elect, that's how we know, that's how we sign up for. For basically suffer persecution, we present our bodies as a living sacrifice. But the Most High use it, for basically push forth in word. People refuse it, people abuse it, people mistreat it, and then that give him full justification, which, right, we just judge people. So it's just to have a mindset that hey, in this faith, right, we will be, as I'm just finish this, back to 1 Corinthians 4 verse 11. This even unto this present hour we both hunger and thirst, and are naked, and are buffeted and beaten, and have no certain dwelling place, and labor, working with our own hands, being reviled we bless, being persecuted we suffer it, being defamed we entreat. We are made as a filth of the world, and are the offscouring of all things unto this day. So this is just our lot. Those things we have to go through, but this is necessary, because if we no face the persecution, then who is going to do it? And if we not face it, simply means that we're not under the lot of them who basically suffer for righteousness' sake. Want to suffer for righteousness' sake, so we can get the reward that's coming with it as well. So it's just, what I'm saying, it comes with the territory. You can't get one without the other. As Job said, shall we get good of the Most and not evil as well? It's all balance, So that's the lesson. I hope it's edifying until you look out there. Give all praise to our how about Shem Shai, about Shem Kakadash. The 102 elders and apostles of great milestone. And shalom to the full. Shalom.